It's like in the time of the Tower of the Babel, they're in the time of Nimrod. You know, the tower that they were building up in the time of the Babylonians, which were the Tower of Babel, which means Babel means confusion. So the Lord, what did He do? He came down, He saw that it was all wickedness and unrighteous. So He confounded their languages, man. They couldn't finish their project. All right, it's the same thing. The Most High is gonna come and abruptly stop it, man, from continuing on any further. So it says, the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel. That's right. So the elect that endure to that point, they're gonna see that destruction. They're gonna see the enemy destroyed, man, for all the things that he's done. He's wearing out the saints, man. You know, polluting the earth, polluting their bodies, giving them corruptible, defiled foods, man. All that's going to be rectified, man. All that's going to be paid back. And it has to be paid back because the Lord is a just power, man. All right. This is Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh was not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. That's right. So the Lord is not mocked, man. When He says that's what's going to happen, that's what's going to happen, man. All right. You're not going to get away with the criminal activity that you've done throughout the whole centuries, Esau. You Edomites, the so-called white people, man. All right, you true Edomites. All right, the Hebrew Edomites, man. Amalekites. All right, people that are over there in Israel right now, claiming themselves to be Jews. You're going to go into captivity. You're going to be destroyed along with your elites, the illuminated ones, which people refer to them as the Illuminati. All right, but they're going to go into captivity too, man. They're going to be destroyed. You know, because of the corruption they've done in the earth, man. And what they've done to the people on this side, the 12 tribes of Israel, Yasha'Allah, you know, because the Lord said that they touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. And go ahead and bring that out. Give me 1 second, brother. Salakia. I'm gonna find that scripture. Come, man. Everything out here is just bugged out, man. It's bad out here, man. You know, people are getting tired of working every single goddamn day, man. And nothing to show for it. You know? This is Zechariah chapter 2, verse 6. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, saith the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, saith the Lord. That's right, because Israel was scattered to the four corners of the earth during the time of the Diaspora. You know, throughout the nations being taken into captivity. It's like the northern kingdom was taken into captivity by the Salamensar, the Assyrian, and they came into a far distant land known as Asareth, and over here in the lands of what we know as the Americas. All right, then you had Judah, Benjamin, and Levi that were taken into captivity and that were scattered throughout the four corners of the earth as well. You know, it says, "Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwellest with the daughter of Babylon." Right, and the daughter of Babylon is America. All right, it says, "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath He sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of His eye." You see, so the nation that has spoiled us, the Lord, that they touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. They fucked around and poked them in the eye, and hey, man, when you do that to somebody, it makes them react in a way they want to knock your ass out, man. But the Lord is gonna really do it, you know, because He knows the difference between an accident and not an accident. And you said race it. You told the nations to destroy us, man. All right. This is Psalms 137:7. "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof." Meaning to destroy it. Destroy Jerusalem, man. Destroy these people, man. You know? It says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us." You see? So you're going to be recompensed for that, man. Double. All right? You're not going to go get away hot, you know, proud, arrogant. You're gonna go out dying, man. You're gonna go out with your head low to the earth, licking up the dust off our feet, man, off our boot. Man, got a damn kid in the car fucking bugging out, shit. Says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. You see? So it's payback, man. It's recompense. It's called payback. You know, to be paid back for the violence and the things of that nature, man, that you've done. This is in the book of Revelations. Revelations chapter 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heavens, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh hath avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. See? So with violence, the Lord's going to reward you. Since you pursued your brother with violence, the Lord's going to pursue you with violence, man. You know, you pursued your brother with blood, he's going to pursue you with blood, man. You know? Hey, it's eye for an eye. Let's see here. This is this is Obadiah verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You see? So Babylon is going to be destroyed, man. The daughter of Babylon shall be utterly destroyed, and you're going to be paid back for that. For as thou for how you served us, you shall be served, man. You know, the Lord is not mocked. What a man sowed, that's what he shall reap. You're going to reap double, though. It's going to be worse for you, bro. You know, and I'm not saying brother in the way. I'm just speaking the way I usually speak. But you ain't my brother, man. All right. Let's go here to Lamentations. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. See, and that's what you've done, man. The Lord has sent a strong delusion upon you, and you basically exposed yourself, man. You know, that's why you said, I forgot which man it was. I don't know if it was one of the Rothschilds, but he said that they should have never allowed the general public to have access to the internet. You know, basically. And now they got what they call a internet kill switch, meaning that at any given time they can shut down the internet. We won't have access to the internet, man. And now they got this net neutrality, what they're trying to control the internet, man. What's being watched and viewed, and it's going to be monitored strictly. You know, and that's going to be paid. You're going to have to pay more money just to get certain apps and things of that nature that we use. You know, we just pay like for $10. So these other businesses, Suddenlink and all these different cables companies are gonna be charging their, whatever their amount of money, man, which is oppressive, man. You know, they're just trying to control everything. That's what it boils down to. You know, but the cup is gonna pass on to you, Esau. You're gonna drink it down, and it's gonna be bitter. It's not gonna be mixed with mixture, man. It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. He's going to discover your sins, and it's already been discovered. We know who that demon, that devil is, man. We know who led the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians into captivity are the Israelites, the true people of the Most High. All right, the biblical Israelites, Yasha Allah, man. He is a prince of power, man. You know, we know who he is, man. The son of perdition. All right. What else are they referring to him as? The man of sin in 2 Thessalonians. Let me go ahead and bring it out. We know who that is, man. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, and the son of perdition. And we know who that the son of perdition and the man of sin is, man. It's already been revealed. During the time of the Lord, who was oppressing the Israelites in that time? It was the Romans. Who's oppressing the Negro Latinos, the Native American Indians today? The so-called white man, man. Who that were doing it when they built up their society, America, they were using the Negroes to build up their kingdom, man. They were killing them, hanging them off trees, lynching them. All right, that's the son of perdition has been revealed, man. It's Esau, the Edomites, the Amalekites, man. Okay, who is the number one enemy to the Most High, man. Who's at opposition to the Most High and everything that is called God and righteous in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai's name, man. All right. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called Yahweh, you see, or that is worshipped, because he sets himself up as a God, and you 2/3 Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians, y'all bow down and worship this man, man. All right. The same man that killed and raped your mom and killed your fathers and your sons and children and aunts and your whole family, man. Took them all out. This is the same man that you worship to this very day, man. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is God. And you had various accounts with certain Edomites that presented themselves as God, man. You know, Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, you had one of the Herodians that had set himself up, and the people proclaimed him that he had the voice of a god, and the Lord struck him down, man. All these different Roman emperors always thought themselves as being gods, man. You know, they said that they were the sons of Zeus. All right. And the son of Jupiter, or the son of Kronos, you know. But the Most High struck them down, man. Put them to death because they had that attitude, man. It says, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who will let until he be taken out of the way. That's right. So the mystery of iniquity has already been revealed, and we know that mystery. All right. And the answer to that mystery is this Edomites. They're the so-called white man, the Caucasian. Here today, they're known as so-called white people, the Caucasians. All right. Which you can have Edomites that'll be of dark skin. All right, you got Edomites in all the other nations, man. You got Edomites that are so-called Mexicans. You got Edomites that are so-called Negroes. All right, you got Edomites that are Arabians. They're everywhere. Why? Because he went and mingled his seed with all the other nations, man. You know, it shows you that in the book of Genesis when he took on the daughters of Canaan, man. You think he stopped there? No, because even through history, when Esau went and conquered different lands, he raped the women, man. He would rape women and leave them, and he would nut all up in them, man. And they would have their babies. You know, it tells you that in Matthew, was it 13, about the tare, right? The wheat and the tare, the parable, and how the angels were gonna come, the reapers, and that the devil had came and sowed his seed amongst the wheat. You see, that's talking about people, man. The wheat represents the elect, the Israelites, and then you got the tare, which is the Edomites or the other nations that are that look like an Israelite. But when they grow up, you can tell that you can distinguish the difference through the Spirit, man. Because the Lord said He's gonna put a difference between the Egyptian and the Israelite. All right. It says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." That's right. And he's doing that right now, man. He's doing that right now via prophets, through the mouths of the prophets being vessels. Because he's using us to usher in. We're ushering in the return of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. And he's using us to do that. To proclaim, to sound the trumpet, to sound the alarm, man. Let you people know that destruction's on its way, man. You know? That all this shit's gonna cease. Us brothers that are laboring and toiling in this thing of ours, man, going out to the highways and the hedges, making videos, you know, being diligent, being on fire for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we're gonna receive rest in that time. Lord willing, if you're the elect, we're gonna receive rest. But right now, we're not gonna receive no rest, man. We're in hell, man. All right, that's in the book of Hebrews. Hebrews chapter 4, verse 11. Let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. That's right. So that's why we labor in this truth of ours, man. We labor for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We present our bodies a living sacrifice because we're trying to receive that crown, man. We're trying to receive that one penny. All right? That was spoken of in the book of Matthew. Was it 25 or 23? Salaki if I got the chapter wrong. But we're all trying to receive that same penny. But you only going to receive it if you put in work, man. If you ain't putting in no work, you ain't going to eat, man. All right? And that's how a lot of guys out here, man, thinking that they're just going to get free meals, you know, that they're going to find a little side piece that's going to put up with their bullshit, giving a free shelter. The Lord ain't like that, man. If you ain't putting in work, the Lord's going to cast your ass out and put you in a worse situation, which is going to be death, man. That's what's coming, man. But that's why us brothers, the Akim, are the four causes of we labor, because we know that Yahweh Shai is coming back. We have faith, man. We know he's coming back. And we want to be found faithful. We want to be found doing the work when he returns, man. When the Father gives his son, Yahweh Shai, the green light, we want to be found doing the work, man. We want to be found doing what we're supposed to be doing, man. Not being caught out here butt naked like these people out here are, man. Fucking exposed, full of sins and demons hopping off of them, man. Not knowing what to do with themselves. Not knowing how to recover their own selves. Trying to get themselves right in the mind, man. To the spirit. Because they don't want to come to the truth, man. They don't want to get right. You know? And they wonder why they're all bugged out and depressed and whatever else that is wrong with these people out here, man. Alright? It says, let us labor therefore to enter into that rest, lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief. That's right. You know? And it comes soon, man. You know, I can't wait for it, man, because I get tired of working, man. You know, get tired of work. The work that I'm talking about is working out here for Esau, man, for a goddamn paycheck, for money that's not even real money, man. You know, that's what I'm getting tired. I'm tired of that shit. There's many other things, you know, but that's what I'm talking about, because all these people out here, that's what they chase after. They want to get their career. They want to go to college. That way they get that big house. They get their favorite car. You know, they got their payments on automatic pay, where they ain't even got to worry about their bills or their payments, because as soon as that check comes in and the due date's due, that it's going to be automatically deducted from their account, man. Not us. We have to budget our money, man. But these people that chase after the world, they ain't got to do that. They ain't worried about that, man. You know, a lot of them are now, because things are changing in the earth. You know, this is in the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. That's right. Because all the tangible things that are in the world are going to go up in smoke, man, come soon. Via thermonuclear destruction. That's what's coming to America. Did y'all know that? That we're at the brink of the Third World War? That San Angelo is going to be consumed by thermonuclear destruction too? That not 1 inch of America is going to be saved? Now people don't know that, but when it happens, that's when y'all going to be crying, man. But it's going to be too late, because you're going to be engulfed in flames. They'll say Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because you're going to be fueled to the fire, man. Y'all are as wood out here, man. Y'all not being refined as being turned into gold or silver, man. Y'all are vessels meant for destruction. And that's because of all the wickedness and the iniquity that y'all people consume yourselves with, man. All right. Says 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. That's right, man. So the love of the Father is going to be given unto those that please him. So his hate is going to be directed to you. All right? That destruction. All right? He's going to destroy you, man. Because the love of the Father, it wasn't in you, man. The love of the Father has waxed cold in you, man. All right? This is in the book of James, chapter 4, verse 4. It says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, it says, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? The word enmity means to have hatred. You know, to be at variance against, man. And that's what a lot of these people out here, they don't understand that. They don't understand that the Lord isn't with the society, man. That the Lord, who the world calls God and Jesus, is not with the society, man. Because the society produces negativity. The society produces homosexuality. All right? To how to be a pedophile, man. All right? A transgender. Alcoholic, a drug user, man. That's what this society produces, man. America's always produced negativity, man.
Amen.
Remember me?
Yeah, I remember you. Pretty good, man. But that's what this place has always produced, man. Murder, death, violence. It's never been about love, man. Anybody can say those words with their mouth, but they don't show it through their actions, man. And the love, the love is obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what love is. According to the Bible, is obeying the law, statutes, and commandments. All right. If you don't walk in the spirit, in the same mind frame as the Most High, according to the scriptures, guess what? You hate the Bible, man. You hate the Bible because you're not going according to what the Lord says. Okay. All right. James 4 and 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High. You see? So I thought God loved everybody. I thought Jesus Christ loved everyone. But he says that if you're a friend of the world, that you're an enemy to the Most High. So how does that work? How does that John 3:16 even fit into y'all's logic, man? Y'all don't have no explanation to it. Because y'all been fed lies all y'all's life, man. Y'all got that old time Christianity embedded and brainwashed in your mind, man. The truth is coming out now, man. I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about going back to the 60s up to this very point in 2018. All the elect, the brothers, the women, the children are waking up to the truth and calling on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And the true Hebrew, man. The Lashon Kadash. It says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. Why? Because the Lord has nothing to do with the society, man. The image of the beast. Who is the beast? NATO, the EU. That's who the beast is. Because they're getting ready to they're preparing war upon you, the civilians here in America, man. They're preparing war against you. You average Joe six packs, your Uncle Tomahawks, you tap dancing crews, so forth and so on, man. No one's gonna be exempt in that time when the race riots begin. It's racial tension is building up all over again. That old beast that people wanted to sweep under the rug, it's coming back, and it is back. All right, martial law, the RFID chip is gonna be implemented. You got to take that chip because the dollar bill is gonna go out, man. That's why everybody's going into the Bitcoin. Now they're gonna transfer that into the RFID chip, man. It's gonna carry all your information. It's gonna have everything about you, man. You can swipe it. Amazon's already getting into that, man. They're already building stores where all you have to do is a swipe of a hand, and you go into the store, get what you need, and you swipe hand because it's getting rid of workers, man. That's the society we're coming into, man. All right. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. That's right, because everything in this world, all these tangible things that the world offers is vanity, man. There's no substance to it. You know? All you want is, you want more and more. You never have enough. Okay? But the Lord is telling you that there's something more that you can gain, man. And that's the Spirit. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is above all rubies, man. It's above everything. It's worth more than anything on this earth, man. You know, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. It says the fear of the Lord is His treasure. So to have the fear of the Lord is treasure, man. To fear the Lord is to be rich. Okay? When you walk contrary to the Lord, you don't have fear of the Lord, man. You're called what? You are what the Bible says, a reprobate that lacks fear of the Lord's judgment. All right? And the Lord is looking for those that have a fear, a fervent spirit about them, man. All right? This is in the book of Titus. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 15. Unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. But even their mind and conscience is defiled. And a lot of people's minds are defiled out here, man. You know? They love you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. How people, they don't have no shame, man. You know, they do drugs, they smoke bud, smoke cigarettes, get drunk, act a fool, commit adultery, into homosexuality, bestiality. That's what America produces out here, man. You know, not knowing that they're gonna have to give an account for those actions, man. Come soon, you're gonna give an account for your actions, man. You know, it says they profess that they know God, but in works they deny Him. You know. Everybody claims themselves to be a Christian, but in their works they deny the Lord, man. Because they ain't following an ounce of the Lord's word. They like to honor the Lord with their lips, but their heart is far from Him. You know? But that's why us brothers, we come out here and do this work, man, because we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is coming back, man. And He's gonna deliver His bride, the elect. Alright? That stand up for truth. That is stand up in the face of our enemy, man. All right, let me go ahead and bring that out. This is in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5. All right. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. That's right. For my people, man, the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians, I stand bold in the face of my enemy, man. That oppressed are my people, that killed my people, the Native American Indians, the so-called Mexicans, the Latinos, the Boricuas, the Puerto Ricans, the Dominicans, the Jamaicans, so forth and so on, etc. We are the true people of the Most High, the Israelites, all right, the Hebrew Israelites, not those Jews over there in Israel that took the land back in 1934, 32, 34, during the Balfour Declaration. That was all set up. That was all set up to deceive the world, man. Those are not the true people of the Lord. We are the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. And it don't matter about skin tone, nothing like that. It's about if the word sets with you and it resonates with you, then you're an Israelite, man. But you have to call on the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? It says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of His salvation, so far beyond what they had looked for. Because you got a lot of people out here that actually think that I don't know what I'm talking about. When you can go on the internet, just put in the origins of whatever you hear me say about, and you're gonna find it right there, man. All right. That's why the internet was given to you to utilize it to gain knowledge, not to get on there and do foolery and act a fool on there and be a keyboard warrior and talk smack behind the screen. You know, you have to use the internet to gain knowledge, man. Read, pick up the book and actually read. All right. It says, so far beyond all that they look for, and they repenting and groaning For anguish of spirit they shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness and his end to be without honor. That's what they actually think about us Akim, man. About us brothers, man. That on the highways and the hedges, they actually think that we're fools and we're crazy. That we don't know what we're talking about. That we diligently search the scriptures, man. That these books are worn out, man. These books, these pages that we hold in our hands are worn out. But guess what? The word is embedded, it's ingrained in our spirit now, man. We've been washed in the spirit, reborn again in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right? This is Wisdom of Solomon 3:1. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. And the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. Yeah, man, they think because we don't walk in the same spirit or in the same rhythm as they do in the world that we're gonna be destroyed, man. No, man, because the Lord is with us, man. Amana Allah, man. The Emmanuel, that's what the people know it in English. All right, which means Yahweh was with us. Yahweh was with the elect, man. Though we're not part of the elect, you know. But it says, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. That's right. But I'm in peace, man, because I got that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in my mind, man. You brothers out there that have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're at peace. All right. Let me go ahead and bring that one I was going to try to bring out earlier. And John. Let's see. Right here. This is John chapter 16, verse 33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world you shall have tribulation. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world. That's right. So the Lord is guarantees us that we're going to have peace in the mind, though, in the spirit. Why? Because we have the knowledge. Even though we get stressed out, worried, this, that, and the third, but we have the comfort. We have the brotherhood, the Akim, man. You know? This is what we got, man. That treasure. That wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. That everybody else lacks. And I ain't talking about the wisdom of the world. There's a big difference between the wisdom of the world and the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, which is contained in the scriptures. Alright? Let me see. But I'm going to read it one more time. John 16:33. These things have I spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. Be of good cheer. I have overcome the world, man. Why? Because Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, what happened to him, man? He was murdered. He was lifted up on high on a post by the Romans, the Idumeans, the Edomites, and killed, man. But guess what? The Lord received him and took him up in a chariot. He resurrected in power, man. All right? And that's what's going to happen.